boy.
The NXT Great American Bash PLE, which takes place tomorrow night. There are 5 matches on the card, which I'm going to run down. So my name's Manlykefresh. So without further ado, let's go!
Tell me I'm garbage, I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression is all that I wanted. The phone and affection, I summon and dub it. Cause I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems. I solve them, I run through the money, the pressure be calling.
If any of you would like to be updated on any future videos I'm about to release, or just to follow me in general, you can follow me on X at www.x.com/Manlykefresh. So the first match I'm going to cover is the tag team match with number 1 contender for the NXT Women's Championship tomorrow at Evolution, Jordynne Grace, teaming up with former AEW Women's Champion in Mariah May, aka now known as Blake Monroe, taking on NXT Women's Champion in JC Jane and former NXT North American Champion in Fallon Henley, Fatal Influence. So obviously Jordynne Grace won the number 1 contendership to become the NXT Women's Champion contender, and Fatal Influence did a number on her. They also did a number on a debuting Blake Monroe, who literally coming to redeem, or not redeem per se, I'm not talking about redeem. She came to balance the table when they ganged up on Jordynne Grace. And now these two have now tag teamed together to take on Fatal Influence. Obviously Jasmine will be there in the background keeping an eye on the match. I do believe, for this sake, because Blake Monroe has just debuted, I'm going to give this match to Jordynne Grace and Blake Monroe. So they're going to win this tag team match, and then obviously it'll be a one-on-one match tomorrow with Jordynne and Jace and JC. So yeah, Blake and Jordynne Grace to win this match. My former friends in AEW to now bitter enemies in NXT WWE. In North American Champion Ethan Page will be defending his championship against the man he stole the championship from to begin with, in Ricky Saints, in a Falls Counts Anywhere match. So this is probably going to be the very last match these two have with each other, as they've been back and forth quite a while now since Ricky Saints came to WWE just before WrestleMania. And I think he took the NXT North American Championship from him after WrestleMania, and basically he's had it ever since. So this is going to be a very, very physical battle between these two behemoths in the ring. Ricky Saints will do his flamboyantness in the ring and all these acrobatics and all his crowd-pleasing moves, and Ethan Page will try to be the dastardly, dirty heel that he is. But when it's all said and done, I'm going to give this match to Ricky Saints. So my prediction is Ricky Saints to regain the North American Championship and become the new champion, and probably set this rivalry to one side, either for now or for the immediate future. But for now, Ricky Saints to win. Alright, newcomer and LFG Season 1 winner from Booker T's team, Jasper Troy, will be taking on the young OG in Javon Evans. And I've got to tell you guys, this Javon Evans is a real OG indeed. But having said that, newcomer Jasper Troy is very impressive. This guy made Obafemi work really hard for his victory a couple of weeks ago when they both fought for the NXT Championship, and Obafemi went in there battered and bruised because of Jasper Troy. This Jasper Troy, I believe, will be going places, though he might meet his match in Javon Evans. Javon Evans, high flyer, bounces here and everywhere, takes high risks, but I believe at the end of the day, those high risks are going to cost Javon Evans deeply in this match. Jasper Troy, as inexperienced as he is a fast learner. He's a student of the craft, I believe. As a big man, possibly, was he 6'7", 6'8"? I believe that power and that height advantage will work to his advantage here. So I give this win to Jasper Troy, and we'll see if he gets another World Championship match down the line. But Jasper Troy to win this match. Ruka 2 Belts will be defending one of her championships against Izzy Dane, and the championship of defense will be the NXT North American Championship. So Izzy Dane won the right to become the number one contender for the championship when Paxley and Izzy were tag teaming against Sol Ruka and what's that girl's name? Zarya. And the tag team match, and Zarya was pinned. No, Izzy Dane pinned Sol Ruka for the win. Now, I've been saying it for a long time now. There is a rift happening between Sol Ruka and Zarya, though I don't know if Sol Ruka realizes that at some point Zarya will turn on her, or maybe Sol is completely aware of it and is going to stab Zarya in the back first. But I feel because of that ongoing story between them, and also the fact that Paxley is also sided with Izzy, it's going to be a case of where Izzy and Paxley are going to become a tag team of their own. So I feel for that reason, Izzy is not going to win this match, because I feel they're going to save that right for Zarya to take it from Sol down the line. So Sol Ruka to win and retain her NXT North American Championship. And it's time for our main event. NXT champion in Obafemi will be defending his championship in the most unlikely opponent that I expected him to go against, in Yoshisuke Inamura. Inamura, who won a qualifying match a couple of weeks ago, has literally been back and forth with Obafemi verbally, but they haven't made any physical connection with each other up until, I don't think they even made connection on the last episode of NXT. I haven't actually watched it yet, but so far, up until this point, I believe there's been a lot of mutual respect there. Obafemi has a lot of respect for Inamura. Inamura, who has never won a world championship in any promotion he's been in, is looking to get his very first world championship from Obafemi. Obafemi, who's been a dominant champion, who has been, I believe, NXT champion since beginning of the year, I believe. Yeah, since January, I believe he's been NXT champion. So he's been a very dominating champion, and I believe with the way things are looking right now, Obafemi is going to continue to be NXT champion up and probably to the end of the year. So I give this match to NXT champion Obafemi to win and retain his championship. But Inamura will give him one of the biggest fights he's ever had.
Yeah, boy.
With all my predictions now covered, stay tuned for my final thoughts.
They got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like
Why isn't WWE using Dark State as the menacing group that they are? Please don't let them become obscure like you've done with the Wyatt Six. Do you guys feel that Nikita and Tyra have been demoted to Evolve? And for what reason did they demote Tyra when she was the LFD champion? With the Evolve Battle Royal coming, could we see stars from SmackDown, NXT, Raw, or even AAA join the fold, or even TNA? We shall find out. In about 2 weeks, Joe Hendry will get a chance to get his TNA Championship back from Trick Williams. Can he do it, or will Trick continue to reign supreme? Speaking of LFG winners, Jasper Troy is the real deal. This guy is the future. It is a matter of time before he wins a championship on NXT. And finally, is WWE oversaturating the brand by constantly having events after events back to back? Like now, we've got 3 events this weekend. Is it too much, or do you think it's okay? Before you guys leave, kindly do me the great honour by subscribing to my YouTube channel by clicking on subscribe, and by following me on my only social media platform of X at www.x.com/Manlykefresh, where you'll be updated with any future videos which are about to come out, whether it be my wrestling videos or my gaming videos or my top 20s. So until next time guys, see you at the next video, look after yourselves and take care. Bye bye.